So I start with 2 crotchets, an A and a G, okay, on 2 different buttons. And to go with that, I have D chord and D bass at the chin end. Now, on the DG Melodeon, we have D basses on the push here at the chin end and on the pull here at the knee end. So if I want you to play D basses or indeed C basses on the push, I put asterisks by them. So we know that these 2 are here. So if I play these 2 buttons together, I get a D bass and a D chord at the same time. On all our music there, the D chord is written as a lowercase d, that's the one on top, and the capital letter D indicates the D bass. And if I simply play the same buttons and pull out, I've got an A chord with an A bass. So that's very, very easy. So a nice easy start. So if you're going to count it in, you go 1, 2. And then you're into the main body of the tune. Letter A, the A section starts. Right, now in this bar number 1, now that's a bit confusing, isn't it? This bar here is a pickup bar and it's called bar 0, so it doesn't really count as a bar as such. Our first bar number 1 down here is this one here, and if I scroll down a bit you'll see that bar 3 is marked here, and so this is bar 4, this one here, you get the idea. So bar 0 is this one up here, and bar 1, the one we're going to do, is the one on the second stave down. Okay, and you can see it starts with the treble clef and the key signature, the 2 sharps, the D major, and it also has this sign which is a repeat code. So we're going to repeat from this point later on. We're going to play this A section twice with 2 different endings, and we're going to come back to this point again, and that's what this funny sign is. It's called a segno. We're going to come back to this point later on as well. So a very important bar, this. And this A in the box indicates this is the start of the A section. It doesn't mean you're playing an A chord or anything like that, or an A note. So it's a little bit confusing if you're not used to this kind of thing. So we're in our first bar here, our first proper bar, if you like, the first bar of the A section. We've just played this. So our first finger was on this note here, which was a G on the pull. If I play the same button and push in, I get the note F sharp, which is the first note of this bar. And then, still pushing, I go to the button below to get the A that I started the tune with. And those notes are quavers, so you count them 1 and. Remember, you've only got 2 beats to count. You can only get up to 2 with your counting. 1 and. Now, you come back to the first button you played in this bar, pull out to get the G, and you played that G, didn't you, in that pickup bar. You've got 4 notes here that have 2 beams across them. They're semi-quavers, they're fairly quick. You have G on the pull, and then if you push in, you get the F sharp, and pull out again, and you get the G. So you have. Now notice how I do that. I only press the button once, and I sound those other notes just by operating the bellows. Pull, push, pull. And to indicate that, I put daggers underneath the second F sharp in the bar and the second G in the bar to show you can do that. Some people prefer to go like that, press for individual notes, but I think it sounds great, and I think majority of people will probably do that in this case. So you have, when you operate the bellows, don't let them sag. As you play, pull out square. You don't have to pull the bellows much to change that note. And then the last note in the bar is a B, which is still on the pull. Now, it doesn't have pull or push written underneath it, but the previous note had a pull, so you know that this is a pull as well. The finger 2 on this particular Melodeon is button 6. And like I say, finger 2. So that bar. Now, how would you count that? We have 2 quavers and 4 semiquavers. 1 and 2 and. When I used to be a teacher in school, teaching music, I used to tell my children to say the word caterpillar for 4 semiquavers. So that would give you caterpillar. And it looks a bit like a caterpillar as well. So that's very babyish, I know, but it certainly helped my small children in school to learn that. So 1 and 2 and. That's how we count and play that right hand for that first complete bar. And as far as the left hand's concerned, we have D bass and D chord. Now in that pickup bar, we played those two buttons together. Here we're separating them. We play the D bass as we play the F sharp in the right hand. And as we play the A in the right hand, we play the D chord. So that's pretty straightforward. Now, when we play the second half of the bar, where you have the caterpillar, the semiquavers, you play the A bass as you play the G, and then you play the A chord as you play the G again. So when you play the F sharp in that group of semiquavers, make sure you lift the bass, otherwise you'll have this. You'll have an unwanted D on the push. So what you want is... So the bass line is fairly typical pa, okay? And that's how it fits in with the right hand. So from the beginning, we're probably going to play it a little bit faster than this, ultimately, but for the moment, I would suggest keep the speed right down. 1 and 2 and.